Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm reviewing, testing out, swatching, all that good stuff, the new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I've been so excited about this palette ever since she revealed that she's launching a new palette because I love the rose gold palette that she came out with. It's just amazing. I have a whole tutorial review on that palette as well that I will link down below if you're interested in that. But today I thought I would review this bad boy right here. I got this palette in PR. Thank you so much to Huda Beauty for sending it over. I love and I feel so special when I get PR from like any company, and especially a company like Huda Beauty because I love them so much. So this is the PR package. It's so beautiful. They always have such amazing, beautiful packaging. So this is it, and it's like a hard cardboard packaging with Huda Beauty on top, and it says Huda Beauty, and you can like feel it's like the text right here. This is what it looks like. And this PR package is so extra. When you remove the palette, there's actual sound right here. I don't know if like I don't know if like the lights are kind of like, you can see that. That is sound inside. That's so crazy. This is a beautiful PR package. So it looks like this, the same as the PR package front. It says Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So just my first impressions is that this palette is more like sturdy than the last one, and it feels like more high-end than the last palette. This is the old packaging, just for reference. So you can see it has a clear top, and it's like, it weighs like nothing compared to this one. So this is like a heavier package, and it's like harder than this cardboard packaging. So when you open it up, this is what you get. You get a huge mirror. I don't want to blind you. You get a huge mirror, and I love that. And this is like a super clear mirror, so you can definitely use this for your makeup. And the actual palette, it looks like this. You get this like sheet, which is like, even this like sheet that you usually just like throw away is amazing with the eyes and everything. I love the details of these like Huda Beauty products because everything is like so thought out. So this is what the palette looks like. It's such a beautiful and very unique palette. It has a lot of warm tones, but it has kind of a lot of unique shades that really make it something special. So I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I love that. So you have 8 matte shades, you have 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochrome toppers, and 1 pure glitter. So you kind of get it all in this palette, which I really like. I'm very excited to see the glitter, to see how it works, if it sets on your face, on your eyelids when you use it, or if it kind of just crumbles off. And I'm really excited to try out the duochrome toppers. I saw on Huda Beauty's Snapchat that you can use them on top of other eyeshadows to get them to be like really intense. And it said that they are toppers, so I won't be shocked if they aren't too pigmented. But it says that you can also use them on their own to get this like sheen on your eyes. So I'm not a good swatcher. I don't know. I suck at swatching, but I'm gonna try to swatch some of these for you guys. So I'm gonna swatch a few of the mattes first. Let's try Musk, Amber, and Blazing. That one is just like calling my name. So like that, and just like that. Now this is just like one very light swatch. I didn't really push down, and I think they look really pigmented. So I'm gonna go in with the pressed pearls. I'm gonna try on Nefertiti, Royal, and Blood Moon. Wow. Look at that one. Blood Moon. Oh my god. The first one, Nefertiti, it has a lot of glitter in it. I don't know if you can see, it's very light, but it has a lot of like loose glitter in it. I want to see if like, but it doesn't seem to like shed the glitter. It's kind of just has a lot of glitter in it, and it's a really beautiful shade. I'm now going to swatch the toppers. So we have Celestial right here, Twilight, and they are all duochrome, and Retrograde. Wow, they are really beautiful. This one, the last one, Retrograde, it's like green blue but has a brown undertone. So if I go like this, it's like brown, but like this it's like a blue green, and they're all beautiful. Lastly, we have the glitter. It's Cosmo, so really nice. So I'm just gonna kind of do like that. It's so beautiful, but I'm really like intrigued to see how it wears, if it sets or not. So I'm just gonna leave it on my hand for a little bit and then go in and see if it sets. So it's been just setting for like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just gonna go over it, and it definitely just stays in place. So that is really good. So it sets and it won't move. Okay, I think it's time to just jump in and start using this palette. So I'm going to start off with the shade Eden on my Morphe M513 brush. They have a little bit of kickback. You just tap your brush off before you go in. I'll do that with any eyeshadow. It's very pigmented. Like right off the bat, I can see that it's very pigmented. Next up, I'm going to go into the shade Blazing on the Morphe M573 brush. These are so pigmented and buttery. They're just like a blending on their own. I'm like not putting any pressure on, barely any pressure, and they're just blending very beautifully, very buttery, and it was just like I was expecting, because I do love the previous palette and I felt like the eyeshadows blended beautifully in that one too, so I did have high expectations. I want to deepen up the outer parts of my eye a little bit, so I'm going to go in with Amber right here. And I'm loving this mirror. It's so big and so clear, so it's great for doing your makeup. So if you would like travel and just bring this palette with you, it would be great because you have like the mirror you need to do your makeup and the eyeshadow palette. I'm just going back into that brush that I used the shade Blazing with and kind of just blending the edges together. So far, I'm really loving this eyeshadow palette. Like the mattes are blending so beautifully. They're so buttery. So I don't know what to do for my eyelid. I want to use Blood Moon, but I kind of also want to use Retrograde, and I don't know what I should do. This or this. Help me. Look at my chip nail. I'm gonna try Retrograde and I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna try to put it on with my finger. It goes on really nicely with your finger. It does have some fallout, so it would be a little bit careful when applying it. So I'm just going to take a brush to remove that fallout. I'm really in love with this eye look. I really like that topper shade because you can build it up to get it a little bit more pigmented, so you definitely can use it on its own. You see, you don't have to have it as a topper, but that's like the eye look that I'm going for. So I'm just gonna apply some eyeliner. I'm gonna use the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. Okay, so I did my liner. I'm just gonna apply some lashes and finish off the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be back to do my lower lash line. So for lashes, I'm gonna use the Luxie Lash in style Homegirl. Okay, so I just finished off my face and applied some lashes, and I thought I would come back and do my lower lash line before I do my brows. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Eden and Blazing together, and I'm just gonna smoke that on my lower lash line. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of Amber, and I'm just going to apply that on the outer part. So I do really want to test out the glitter on my eyes, so I'm going to take a little bit of it and just apply it on my lower lash line as well. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the glitter, tap off the excess, and just go in, not too much, just a little bit. I think it just gives a pop of something, so it looks really cute. I'm just gonna do my brows and put on a lip, and I will be back to give you my final thoughts on this little baby right here. So I'm back. I did my brows, lips, and this is the finished look, guys. So my final thoughts on this palette, I think it's pretty obvious, is that I love it. I'm really happy with this palette. I really like that it's different and that I don't have anything like this in my collection, because it has eyeshadows that I love, like really warm toned eyeshadows, but it's still different. The eyeshadows, like the formula of the eyeshadows is great. The mattes are so buttery and creamy, but they're still very pigmented. They don't like just fly around and don't have any pigment. They're really pigmented and they blend together beautifully. Now, I didn't use the metallics, but I swatched them. They are beautiful. I swatched this one, which is Blood Moon, and I will probably use it in another tutorial because it looked amazing. But I did use the duochromes, the toppers, and I used it on their own, and these are really pretty. They're so different, and they have kind of like a glitter iridescent formula and look to them, so whenever you look like a different direction, you'll have a different type of color and sheen to the eyeshadow show, which I really love because it kind of makes the eyeshadow unique. So even if you use it for a super simple look, it will still be very unique and very different and beautiful. Now the glitter, I'm really happy with it because I put it on my lower lash line, and I was really afraid that it was gonna kind of like crumble and fall, and I tested it on my hand, and it didn't like move once it's set, but I was still afraid, but it hasn't moved anywhere and it's just set. And I really like it. So all in all, I love this palette. I will definitely use it, and I think it's definitely worth your money. And what I really like about it is that you can see like the change from the first palette to this one, so that you can see that they've listened, because a lot of people complained that the packaging wasn't good here and it wasn't travel friendly, and there was no mirror in it. So you see that they've listened to the customers and kind of came out with a newer packaging and fixed those things that people didn't like. I love the fact that there's a huge mirror in this one, and the packaging just seems and feels more luxurious. So this retails, I don't know how much this retails for. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here. I think it's $60 something. I will put it on the screen, but I definitely think that it's worth it, and you should definitely pick it up. So I will leave the date for the release down below. I think that's all I have. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And leave me requests for looks that you want me to do using the Desert Dusk palette from Huda Beauty. So yeah, that was all. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in my next video.